this is Cowboy 29. Today we're going to be looking at some speculation for Tri-Borg. Couldn't think of his name. Apparently in the reveal trailer, as you see, you have a gray, or you have the default one, Sector and Cyrax, going into this one cyborg known as Tri-Borg. Now, at first I thought the default guy was Cyber Hydro, as you can see in the back if I have it playing. I thought it's just because I saw Mortal Kombat Legacy, I thought Cyber Hydro, and that would fit best. But if you look down in the description of like PlayStation and stuff like that, it says, here, let me bring it up. This is and series favorite, Cyrax, Sector, and Robot Smoke in the form of a new combatant Tri-Borg. Now that confirms its name Tri-Borg, but also means it's Robot Smoke, and I find that very interesting that it's Robot Smoke. Of course, you could say that Robot Smoke is just put in the game just to please fans to get Smoke, Cyrax, Sector. What's interesting is Robot Smoke has not existed in this timeline, which is kind of crazy, but it makes me think that maybe, you know, you could do a cool backstory with Tri-Borg. Maybe he's from the original timeline that was back in like Mortal Kombat Armageddon and stuff like that. Speaking of that, I have a Sector's Mortal Kombat Armageddon ending that you can see right here, so I'll let you guys watch that.
Upon defeating Blaze, the power that surged through Sector linked him with his fellow cybernetic ninjas, Smoke and Cyrax. Becoming one mind, they were joined in an abomination of flesh and technology. The realms will soon tremble at the coming transformation. All will bow to the new god.
So as you can see, he turned into an abomination of cyborg and flesh to become this new god. It doesn't say his name that he'll become, but you can just assume it's Tri-Borg, and, well, I guess if this Tri-Borg had flesh, I guess it'd be more canon that he came from the original timeline, but the point that it's Robot Smoke just makes me feel that, you know, he could, like, if his ending that it even mentions the original timeline, that would be a really cool feature. But, you know, I don't know, he looks amazing. Like, it's what everyone wanted: Cyrax, Sector, and Robot Smoke. People wanted Smoke, they get Robot Smoke, you know. So there you go. Now, his variations are gonna Cyrax, Sector, Robot Smoke. Pretty easy. Hopefully, with each variation, he gets a different teleport. Sector's teleports where he goes in the ground like this, an uppercut. Cyrax where he like disassembles and reassembles, and Smokes where he disappears, along with they have different projectiles. Cyrax gets his net and bomb, Sector's gets his rocket launcher, you know, Smoke gets his thing where what does he have? The smoke bomb? Is that it? And then they appear above you? Or something like that that's going to distinguish, hey, this feels like Sector, hey, this feels like Smoke, hey, this feels like Cyrax. You know, that's going to be really cool if they do that. Now, of course, they technically could do different strings for all of them, or at least like different string enders, where say Sector ends with a rocket out of his chest, Cyrax will end with a buzzsaw out of his chest, and Smoke maybe end with another hit or something like that. The only problem is that's going to take some time, and if that happens, he is going to be literally the last character coming out in this Combat Pack 2, which I don't think it's going to happen because it's going to draw people in. If anything, he might even be the second one, just a possibility. Because I think it's going to go, from what I'm thinking, I think it's going to go, Leatherface is going to be the first, Tri-Borg, I don't know, Bo' Rai Cho might be easier to do. Bo' Rai Cho, Xenomorph, and Tri-Borg, that's the order I would go in if I was them. But, you know, that's just speculation. Now, for the costumes that come out with Tri-Borg, even though I really do want new costumes, or, yeah, new costumes for the new characters, rather than new characters, I feel like it's not going to be that way. They're going to have one opportunity to bring this back, and that is Cyber Sub-Zero. Even though Cyber Sub-Zero, or Sub-Zero and Scorpion have a ton of costumes, Cyber Sub-Zero, this is the one time you can bring him back. He's only been in one game, ever, and now here's a chance to bring Cyber Sub-Zero back with the robots, You know, you don't even have to change his animation, just do a robot voiceover, barely change his dialogue, and there you go. Cyber Sub-Zero. Now for the other two costumes, it could be really anything. Hell, you can make a Cyber Scorpion, a Cyber Reptile, a Cyber Ermac, you know, something. It's just like, oh, that's cool, but it's all up to them, because this is where I would put Cyber Sub-Zero in. I really would. But if they don't, I want more costumes for the new characters. It could be pretty simple, like Koral Khan. Simplest costume. Give him Shao Kahn's armor. Boom, done. Costume. You know how cool that'd be with him, with the tattoos, Shao Kahn's armor. That'd be pretty sick. But you know, it's just what they decide to do. And I can't really think of anything else that could come out with this, in costume-wise, with this character. I was like, maybe some more classic costumes. And I was looking, I was like, there's a lot of classic costumes already. Like, I don't really know what kind of costumes come out this character. Along with the fatalities, that's actually going to interest me with these fatalities, the Sector, the Cyrax, and the Smoke fatality. If they're going to act like they're different characters and they get, each robot gets 2 different fatalities, to like, Sector gets 2, Cyrax gets 2, and Robots Smoke gets 2, that would be really awesome if they did that. But there's a very big chance that they're not going to do that. It's a very small possibility that they could do that. Now for his actual fatalities, it's going to have to be something all the cyborgs can do, or maybe he'll revert back to his default Smoke form, if that is Smoke. His default form, and then do the fatality. He won't finish it as Cyrax or Sector. You know. As for his intros, I would do his intros as he's coming out default. He says something to like, Sub-Zero responds, and when you look back at him, or when you look over his shoulder before Sub-Zero says something, he changes into Sector or Cyrax. Sub-Zero says something, then Cyrax or Sub-Zero in that personality says something back. You know, if he was the second one, say like, Sub-Zero, I can't believe you're alive, Sector. And Sector goes, the real Grandmaster has finally arrived. Sub-Zero says, yes, I have. Or something like that. You know, something that'd be cool with him coming in the second. You actually have their personalities doing the intros instead of just, like, default guy, you know, that'd be pretty cool to see the Cyrax, Sector, and Smoke, what they gotta say to other people instead of just the default guy saying to everyone. Well, anyway, that's all I've really got for this Tri-Borg and my speculation on him. Anyway, this is Cowboy 2011. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Oh, and if you haven't seen, I have a Leatherface speculation. I'll have a video come up right about now. You can click on it to see. I assume we'll have an alien speculation, and then after that a Bull Raicho speculation, or rather Bull Raicho is next, because in the trailer he came next. So it's Bull Raicho next, and then alien, and then, you know, it's just waiting. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.